With the unexpected are traits that military veterans can bring to running a business. And one vet who brought those home from the Middle East, along with a debilitating back injury, his desire to get active and get back in shape led him to electric bicycles. And now he's staking a claim in this niche but fast-growing market. Before he found electric bikes, back pain limited Chris Nolte's ability to exercise, to work, indeed to live life. He hurt his back while serving in the military.
I grew up very quickly in the military. I went in at 19 years old. I was overseas at 20, 21.
In 2000, Nolte joined the Army Reserve. He operated fuel supply trucks. A truck landed in a ditch in Kuwait only days before the start of the Iraq War in 2003. And despite hurting his back, Nolte stayed on 4 more months before coming home to Long Island.
I was very concerned when I returned about what my future is going to look like.
Physical labor was not an option. By 2006, he was helping a family friend put his luggage sales business online. He was immersed in e-commerce when, in 2011, he discovered electric bikes, online of course. Nolte converted his own bike and got the push he needed to get back on the road.
I didn't need to focus on where I was limited with my physical abilities, and I just kept on learning.
He learned that 180 million electric-powered bikes and scooters are on the roads in China. Many use motorcycle-like throttles. But now, pedal assist bikes are becoming more popular. The motor is engaged only when the rider pedals. Bosch e-bike systems makes drive mechanisms used by many popular bike brands. The CEO recently said that 1 out of every 3 bikes sold in the Netherlands is electric. In Germany, more than 1 in every 5 new sales are e-bikes. But here in the U.S., it is barely more than 1 out of 100. Sensing an opening, Chris Nolte began selling e-bikes online in 2011.
Our first year, we did about $50,000 in business, and then we were pretty much tripling for every year after that in size. Up until 2014, we hit $1 million in sales.
Nolte says 2016 will be his 3rd year in a row with sales of at least $1 million. Last year, he opened a retail shop in Brooklyn, New York. Most of his bikes sell in the $2,500 to $4,000 range. Baby boomers looking for help exercising or just getting around are natural customers. But Nolte says millennials are buying in too.
I don't have to deal with parking. I just pull it right into my living room at night.
Tyler Glass paid about $3,500 for an e-bike that he uses to travel 10 to 20 miles in New York City pretty much every day.
And I fell in love the second I rode one.
For the business to thrive, Nolte knows the American mindset will have to embrace the idea of using bikes for transportation, not just for recreation and exercise.
We're kind of building something for the future as bike infrastructure improves.
New York City, which has become more bike-friendly, is the only city in New York State where pedal-assisted bikes are street legal. Across the country, regulations are murky, but Nolte, ever the transportation specialist, is confident that that will change.
I don't see it as just a small percentage of the bike market overall. I see it a percentage of just people that need to move. And really that's kind of what our tagline is changing the way we move.
By the way, bike sales in Europe have been flat for more than a decade, except when it comes to electric bikes. And Nolte thinks that there will be a lot of opportunity to scale up if the laws become more uniform across this country here.
Yeah, a lot of people interested in just moving, and you don't have to pedal as fast, right? It's still going to go.
You don't. There is a law. You can't go faster than 20 miles an hour, and these bikes have the regulators to keep it from that, as a matter of fact.
All right, great story.
Yep, that's a Nightly Business Report for tonight. I'm Bill Griffith. Thanks for watching, and we want to remind you that this is the time of year your public television station seeks your support.
And I'm Sharon Epperson. Thank you for your support, and have a great weekend.